job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in troubled waters, Mike's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go. Said that things were bad and he was feeling down. I told him Thursday's on the way. Meet me in troubled waters, Mike's where the page. We'll be pouring drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase our blues away. We know that we'll be among our friends. Little Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go.
And happy Thursday. What's up? Cheers. We're live. Welcome, friends. And weather groupies. That's what we are. Something like that. All right. So we got people. What's up, Jim, Eric, Loretta Reed? What's up? Morning to you, Sandra. Morning from Hudson, Peggy. What's up, Yohel? Mr. Diaz. What's up, Fred, Vivian, Jennifer, 18Z, GFS, Jason. Got a little something brewing, maybe. Talk about maybe little something. What's up, Jason from Lubbock, Texas? My Hooter gift card, man. What's up, Rick? Hope everybody's doing great. That was our Thursday song. Back in troubled waters, drinking some IPA. All right, we'll start our good morning hellos with the one and only Hunter, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh my goodness! So we got a little weather to talk about. We got a little bit of rain coming through the southeast right now from a front, and not a cold front like last week. The big story is going to be coming up next week. Looks like a pretty potent, not impotent, but potent cold front. Could be cool for Halloween weekend, which is great. Look at old Hunter. He just loving it. I just take a nap. So yeah, got a few things to talk about. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's Thursday. Got a couple Great American Teach-In emails I got to respond to. I'm going to have to say no to a couple of them, but it looks like I might do 2 schools this year. I always love doing the teach-ins. First time doing a high school, so I have to sound halfway intelligent. I can get away with elementary school. Sounding kind of stupid, but going to have to up my game a little bit. Big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. I met all the big dogs yesterday, including my buddy Sean. 3 years now they've been supporting Mike's Weather page. I finally got to meet them all, and they're big fans. It was a great little meeting, so really appreciate all that they do, and hello to all the ABC employees out there in the great state of Florida. Florida homegrown, just like Mike's Weather page. And Hunter. Hunter was born in Florida too. Hard to believe. Good morning from Miami. What's up, Chris? Vivian likes the songs. Yeah, we got a bunch of songs. I'm going to put them all together in a playlist here soon. Morning, Shelly. Shelly shouting out. What's up, Paul Thompson? You are going to be cool, Jennifer. Not only will you be cool, you'll be cool. Cool. Cool with a K, cool with a C. So we'll show you all that. Got a little bit of Tropics, maybe. Nothing really strong yet to talk about. Bummer, right? So I'm going to head over to Phil's here in a little bit. Meeting Aaron and the crew from Universal Roofing. Phil's getting a new roof put on. And we're going to do some videos. So I might go live. I don't know. We'll see. It might be around 11:30. So if you see a live, don't worry. There's no Tropics. But we're going to meet the crew from Universal Roofing Contracting. They're big supporters of our page here in Florida. See how Phil's roof's coming along. Everybody remember Phil? Phil the man. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? So, hello, YouTuber, by the way. Don't forget we're streaming on YouTube. What do we got going on? All right, let's start the day with this. Hunter's passing out on me here. All right, there we go. There's our beginning graphic from the National Hurricane Center. What are you going, buddy? You just falling asleep? This little dog, watch. He just falls asleep like that. Let's just watch him fall asleep. Let's wait till he closes his eyes and then we'll put him down. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. Phil's my sidekick. Yeah. Yeah, man, we would love to see it at ABC in Ocala. You can ask the manager, and he should be able to get it for you. What's up, Eric? This is Louie, by the way. I'm going to say hi. What are you looking at? Hey, Jamelia Rooney. All right, so nothing in the Tropics. So we're going to talk about Tropics. We still have peak season behind us, but October is known to produce. So, thanks, Mirtha. Yeah, I enjoy it. I put a good little presentation together. What are you doing? You're just a good puppy. So this is the original Louie. Waking up Louie. Right, buddy? You a good boy? What do you think? You say hi to everybody? You just chilling? He's a good boy, too. I love him. He's a good boy. All right. So, Tropics are quiet today. That's good news, right? Nothing cooking. Nothing cooking. I retweeted this a little bit ago. This is from National Hurricane Center Division. They're just reminding people that El Nino and La Nina patterns have a significant impact on tropical cyclone in the Caribbean. El Nino suppresses development while La Nina enhances development. So, this reiterating the fact, is that a word, reiterating? Do I sound crazy? Reiterating? Just since we are still in La Nina, you can't take your eyes off the Tropics. But the good news is there's really not any modeling yet. But why? So let's do this. I think it's important to talk about it since we are in La Nina. Look at this big old system coming into the upper. Let's look at that real quick before I forget. So we got a big coastal system coming in. Let's go to Weather Nerds. But there's a big coastal system coming in. Look at that sucker. Holy cow. This is hitting the northwest right now. Oh, man. Look at that. Eye candy. Sexy. Let's let it load. There we go. Oof, look at that. That is spinning in to the northwest. They get a lot of these, but that was pretty cinnamony. Let's take a look at the water vapor. It's probably got some dry air intrusion. Drum roll. There it is. Oh, geez. We just went blanked out, man. Oh. We're getting invaded by aliens. Blah. So anyway, that's happening out west. I did not just freeze again. What's up, Scotty? What's going on? How you doing? Over there on YouTube land. Valerie, how are you doing? Cheers. I still got my Princess cup. I guess that means I didn't empty the dishwasher. So today is day 2 of Princess cup. I'm a little princess in a teacup. All right. So the reason the tropics need to be watched, water temperatures are still a little above normal, just a little bit, but enough. You know, waters are above normal, 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. This is your anomaly map. The ocean heat content, we show this a lot. This is, another reason the Caribbean always is watched this time of year, because there's a lot of warm water in the Caribbean. That is how hot the water goes below the surface. Hey, Whitney, morning. What's up, Nathan? Good morning. Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Desiree Wright. So, ocean heat content and water temperature, vertical instability, pretty low. And then we got this MJO coming. Boom. We haven't talked about MJO in a long time. So, MJO enhanced here. Green is enhanced. And sometimes when you're an enhanced MJO pattern, the tropics can ignite. So this is like Bobby Blobby says, we got to watch things in real time. Sometimes these little thunderstorms will get going. So that's it. We're just watching things real time. Models aren't showing too much. There is one little spot I'm going to show you right now in the Caribbean that we might need to watch. So there's a lot of favorable conditions still that says we're not done yet. And of course I showed this yesterday. This is the new global tropics hazards map, indicating the end of October, early November, we could see possibly something brewing down here. Does that mean a guarantee? No. Some of the models actually have it doing this, going that way. Last night's ATGFS kind of had it going that way. So too early to really know. But they are highlighting that. So the season's not over yet. Don't hear the lady singing. What, Kim King, what can we play today? Let's see. How about let's play this is a light bulb sound. Ready? Oh, ding, I like that one. Ding. We could do a Harold, Your Little Mermaid was your favorite Disney movie. There you go. Well, Emily has red hair, so. All right. So anyway, all right. Let's look at models. Let's see if there's anything out there in the tropics yet to talk about. Anything at all. Let's go first smack dab into the ensembles today and take a lookie. 6Z should have already ran. So let's look at the 6Z GFS and take a lookie. Let's look at 5 days. Nothing yet. 7 days. Couple spots. All right. So 7 days out, we're starting to see a little bit of cluster of possible storms. These are your ensembles. And definitely getting a little bit more active here. This is October 29th. That wave we were talking about last week never materialized, by the way. Remember we were talking about the 22nd? We were seeing maybe something. Nope. Wave Campeche looking quiet. So we had 2 strikes. Third time's the charm. 10 days out, there's the pattern. And, more have been saying do that. So, we got a lot of folks watching down in the Caribbean. Probably need to watch it close if we do get something. But so far, just 1 or 2 have it scooting, boot scooting boogieing to the west. But that is an area to watch. This is Halloween. This is the 31st. Now, what this possibly is tied to is a big front coming down next week. So this front next week is a monster and possibly can help ignite something down in here. So that's what we're going to show. I'm going to show the front here a little bit. But anyway, so there's the GFS ensembles. Last night's 00Z, a little bit more westward. See that? Last night's 18Z, kind of back again. So you get the idea. The GFS is signaling it pretty good. You know, so just still something to watch. Nothing solid yet. It makes sense that we could see something pop into there. Let's look at if it's a wave. See the wave combining with that frontal boundary could always ignite a little something. So let's look at about the 29th here. No, that front's not really part of it on the latest GFS. Could be tied to a wave out there. I'm lost in the 6Z run here. So anyway, all right. And we do have a storm in Mexico. We'll talk about that, I guess, if you want to. But we're talking about the Caribbean right now. So there is signs. All right, let's go back to the ensembles. All right, so we know that the Caribbean, GFS isn't showing, or Euro is not showing much. So that's typical of the Euro. The Euro saying nada. That is got a little cluster right here. So, yeah, you know, spot to watch. Still watching. The end of the month. Possible. Believable. And then there's one last little graphic here. This is the tropical cyclone probability map that I like to use a lot. It just gives you an eyeball, the color. You know, so this is early November, late October, and there's a little spot. It's not even showing tropical storm yet. It's still tropical depression, but you know, possibility first part of November. That's 10 days from now. So, you know, I believe it. Remember, we had Zeta last year. Zeta was end of the season last year. Eta was end of November last season. Jason Aldean. Heck yeah, man. Next Saturday. Jason Triplett. What's up? This Saturday, next Saturday. Well, it's still too far to know. Oh, no, it's going to be great, man. It's Halloween weekend. So here we go. All right, so there's that. Let's look at the individual model runs. This to show you that there's not a lot of support yet, and then we'll look at other stuff. Okay, so here is October. All right, so here's that big bad front. We're going to talk about this front. This is midweek next week. We got potential for some pretty strong storms next week. Where's my buddy Dale Kindberg? We could have a nasty squall line setting up next week, so I'm going to go into that here in just a minute. Couple rounds of serious weather coming. They're already showing it on day 4 for Storm Prediction Center. But anyway, here's we're watching the tropics down here, 27th. You can start to see a little bit of low pressure starting to form, and that's what it does. So could be a little something down there by the Virgin Islands, you know, near Puerto Rico. Lesser Antilles, right there. This one doesn't do anything. This one has it go off. But strong signal. And here's our little Mexico storm. This is this weekend. GFS is a little farther south. Possibly landfall Sunday, Monday. But, all right, so let's look at the OOZ last night's GFS. Same little spot. This is the 30th. A little closer to Puerto Rico. Oh, man, it gets pretty strong, though. That's not good. So, definitely a spot to watch. This one's having it sit. This is last night's 00Z. If we got anybody watching in Hispaniola in Puerto Rico, this model's one you need to pay attention to. But it has it deepened quite a bit, and kind of has a dislinger there. So, and then last night's 18Z, everybody's talking about, the talk of the town. Same old thing right here. And then it has it go that way. Very possible. So that's some pretty good model support for 4 runs of the GFS. Good morning, Voney. Is it Voney with an O? Voney? What did I do now, Dale? No, I'm talking about storm chasing next week. Squall line. We squall line chasers. Squall line chasers. All right, so there's significant reasons to watch the Caribbean toward the end of the month, just because the GFS says so. I do believe it, Travis, but so no. So what I'm gonna do now? Let's take a look at this. The reason the 18Z did this is because we had a blocking high pressure system. So what we got to do is see what the other models are saying at the exact same timestamp, and we'll see if there's blocking high pressure system that, just because the system isn't showing on the Euro or any others, you can still get an idea on upper air patterns for steering. So we go to the Euro, totally different. Big old low pressure system, which would indicate an easier escape route out of here. CMC, about the same. So way too early. But as far as model development goes, both of them are saying nothing. 10 days out, there's Halloween, Euro, 10 days out, nothing. GFS, something. So we'll see if the other ones catch up or not. Icon's a little too far out. Yeah, it didn't really go that far. 28th, you can start to see a little bubble, but whew. There you go. Break it down. So yeah, I mean, I definitely think that climatology says for sure, as far as what's happening now, a little bubble of convection down here, nothing really showing development wise. Sometimes you can look at the old school vorticity maps here and we can see if there's any areas. Not seeing anything popping yet. A little upper level low there. What's that one? 40 west. Let's see what that one looks like. You can kind of argue it's that right there. Let's see. A little too far down. That's this one. Do a little bubble. More right here. So could be this little guy. We're watching maybe next week. We'll see. But nothing solid. Nothing solid to speculate. So how about that? Nothing to go all in on. How about that? But definitely, the season's not over. The Caribbean is hot and a place to watch coming up for sure. All right, so let's talk about this big bad cold front coming. So this weekend's cold front isn't doing anything. This weekend's cold front, it's going to flatten out. This is tomorrow, starting to flatten out a little bit. Here's Saturday. So anytime you get a front flatten out a little bit, the low pressure escapes way too high, and you really don't get anything. So kind of a mild little cold front. We talked about the daily rains a bunch. Let's show you that real quick. So here's the rains today. There's our frontal line coming in. Here's the rains tomorrow. Dries up. So Friday, pretty dry. This is Friday. And Saturday, other than South Florida, we talked about South Florida. He's saying he's an anniversary follower. Oh man, I have an anniversary too. We 2009. How about that? This one's got all the princesses on it. All right, so here's Saturday rains. Look at that. Almost nothing for Saturday. It's a beautiful weekend, this weekend coming up. And then Sunday, that front backs up a little bit for South Florida. And that's pretty much the only spot to watch as far as rains go. Could be some storms brewing here, though, with our next little low-pressure system coming in. But as far as the weekend goes, man, it looks great. Here's your day 1 through 3 totals, day 1 through 5 totals. So not a lot coming yet. South Florida is really the only ones that could have some scattered rains. This little frontal boundary that we got currently is producing some winds right now. We can take a look at that. We got a lot of folks down in the Keys tired of the wind. Well, today would be your last day. These are your winds rolling in. And so as we go through tomorrow, should start to die down a little bit. These are your gusts, so not as bad tomorrow for down south. Things kind of flatten out a little bit. Saturday looks okay. Real calm Saturday, real calm Sunday. So today's the last day of big winds for the lower Keys. So that's good news, right? But look at this. Let's preview here what the heck is going on next week. So let me show you rain and thunder. All right. Here is what's coming next week. So let's go to midweek. Cue the Jaws music. All right. This is Wednesday, 9 a.m. next week. Big, strong frontal boundary coming in and could be significant enough for some really stormy weather to watch. So there's a beginning of our frontal line. This is next Wednesday, 9 a.m. And it could be, this is something to, Whitney, there you are, Whitney. The hurricane magnet. Jason Strong, big storms watching. Yep. Hey, Mary Carol Chapman, how are you doing? Jane Hines, good morning. Harold's getting more snow. Tanner, Chris Draper, what's up, buddy? Yeah, wind speeds, not much. Very calm. Get that here in a second. What's up, David Berryhill? What's up, buddy? But this is all right. So this is next week. This is next Wednesday, and it could be pretty stormy all the way into Florida. This is Thursday, 10 a.m. This is a week from next. So something to watch. We're going to talk about it. This one could go all the way through the state too. So, and then who was asked about New Jersey? Mark Anthony. Look, so there's this front here definitely could be something to watch next Thursday into Friday for you. Now, timing can always change, but the Euro showing pretty strong storms next Thursday night. A little slower, but again, pretty nasty cold front. That's our look at that all the way through the Carolinas. This is next Friday, so you can tell everybody you heard it here first. There's going to be a nasty ass storm next week. I'm telling you. What's up, James? Morning. Oh no, my bananas. Sandy's gone bananas. Martha. Yes. All right, so let's talk about that now. All right, this map. All right, so hey, I'm going to talk about Tampa real quick since we're on this map. So the winds tomorrow are not bad at all for Tampa. Let's see here. This is just a normal wind gust, so that's pretty flat, man. You get a little bit of north wind this weekend. This is Saturday, 5 a.m. Winds are from the north and from the east, so nothing crazy, just east winds. So plan accordingly. Nothing too bad. All right. So this is interesting. All right, so Storm Prediction Center already talking about the this isn't the storm brewing yet, but they're definitely going to be talking about it. This is day 4. We got storms coming. I think this is Sunday into Monday. Sunday. So there you go. All right, so the GFS. Let's look at Levi's site because it's great. So we got a big cold front coming the week of leading up to Halloween. I almost said Thanksgiving. Got the generator, by the way. Is Greg Montgomery in? But anyway, we're going to be doing our spooktacular giveaway. I think the details are going to be tomorrow. Free generator. Compliments of Furman Power Equipment. So watch for that. Just for you special fans. Our special MWPs. We love you. 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 So I'm going to ask you to tell all your friends and family, but you don't want them to take your vote, I'm sure. So, but I'm sure word will spread. All right, so let's talk about this. So it could be cold weather, but I'm more interested in the storms coming. That we got pretty good chance of a pretty stormy little system developing next week. All right, so again, here's the GFS. 992 low pressure system up to the north. This is next Wednesday. And really, let's just go to the southeast because that's pretty much everybody's watching. So here's next Wednesday night. So it starts Wednesday morning. It's pretty nasty. Next Wednesday on the GFS. Remember, the Euro is a little bit slower. Fronts usually are quicker, not slower. And there is our possibility of Thursday squall line rolling through. So this one might make it all the way through the state. And this is Friday next week. So it looks like the weekend's going to be great next weekend. Jason Aldean at Tampa. Didn't he sing the Flyover State song? I love Flyover States. Hey, Ashley. Didn't get your notification. Well, I got news for you. 9/19 every day. Weekend looks great. Halloween weekend looks great. That front's coming through, and it's a big one. All right. Storm-wise, let's look at the CMC. Pretty strong signature on the CMC. This is next Wednesday. A little bit slower on the CMC. This is Wednesday. Here's our squall line going into Wednesday evening. This is next week. There's Thursday morning. So it could be our first true cold front squall of the season. Could be. And it looks pretty potent. And it gets all the way through the state. South Florida, rejoice. Everybody in South Florida, cheer. Oh, let's talk about that snow, Scott. Yeah, well, obviously you get a big cold front push. We were showing snow chances in the Smokies next week. Jeff, what's up, buddy? Hi. Apparently, I met a fan last night at the Oldsmar Tap House, and we had an awesome mayor wine and dine. He took care of a lot of Oldsmar here, and have had the party continue to the Tap House. And that last highlight did me in. So if you happen to be watching, fan from Oldsmar, I guess we need to catch up again when I'm a little sober. It was more just tired, man. I had a busy day yesterday. All right, so here we go. All right, there's CMC. All right, let's take a look at snow, just for fun. All right, so let's take a look at the GFS. It was hinting around a little bit of snow maybe in the mountains. Anytime you get there's blue. I see blue. I see you. This is next Friday night on the GFS. Could have a few little flurries. up in the Carolinas. Let's take a look. Let's zoom right into North Carolina and see. I don't know if it's the first ones of the season. I think it would be, right? Correct? Let's see. Next Friday night. Here we go. Drum roll. Drum roll. Ah! Look at that. Snow. So the GFS still showing possible mountain snow. Oh, that would be Saturday night, Friday night. So it looks like it would start Friday night and maybe continue even into Saturday night. So there's a chance. Chance of snow next week. Okay, let's go back to the CMC. We showed that. I don't think the icon goes out that far. No. Might do in a 00Z hour. Starting to build that front. But anyway, very curious. All right, so so there's the CMC again, showing that it's front. That's a 00Z. All right. Winds, instability. The upper level winds on the CMC are rocking. So those are some pretty significant 850 millibar winds tied to this cold front next week. So that usually spells slight, possible risks from the Storm Prediction Center, which could mean, stormy, nasty weather, possible tornado just to watch. So we'll keep an eye on that. But that's next Thursday morning. The Euro, a little later. This is more Friday morning right here. But it's definitely showing the same possibilities. And we'll stretch out because we got people watching in Northeast. But look at that. Man, that's some serious wind for the Northeast. 982 pressure over land on the Euro. That's very significant. So it could be pretty stormy day next Friday. Friday evening for the Northeast as our low pressure system develops and pushes on out of here. So that's what we're watching. GFS, same thing. There's our squall. There's our Northeast low pressure. 983 on the GFS. So, man, that's some serious wind, man. The Northeast is going to be rocking next week. I'm telling you. It's coming. There's some winds. Jamelia Rooney going to get some windage. Jersey. Who was asked about Jersey? Mark? Jason? You going to Kansas? Good for you, buddy. Whitney's getting a haircut. Where's Critics Country? What the heck is that? What the heck are you talking about? Well, anyway, there's Jersey. Hey, that's Friday, 5 a.m. on the GFS. Euro's a little behind. Not by much, though. That's Friday. So the Euro's just, golly, man. That's just crazy winds, man. Huge. I'm going to write that. I'm going to say huge wind event coming next week for the Northeast and the South with our squall line. So that's some pretty big winds, man, rolling in. Could be some pretty big gusts, 45 knots, 50 knots. This is stretching all the way into inland here, Pennsylvania. So, yeah, wow. Big wind event next week. But I'm curious about this squall line and see if we get anything out of it. So according to the Euro, coming through my house would be Thursday night, 8 p.m. right here. That always changes as we get closer. GFS a little bit more Thursday afternoon, but good signature. There's the Earth. Good morning, Earth. So, anything else? Gales of November come early, Vivian. Yes. Bobby, I ramble a lot. Bill says, it's winter when everybody puts their socks on. Well, hey, let's talk about that. Let's go back to the Levi site because we love Levi. We could take a look at temperatures. So, Halloween. Here's that front coming. So it's Friday night, Saturday morning, according to the GFS, Saturday morning, we're going to have 40s in the Panhandle, 50s, possibly past Lake Okeechobee. Sunday morning, 40s, possibly inching in towards Orlando. Low 40s for the Panhandle. Did I say Panhandle? But look at that, 57 possibly nearing Miami on Sunday morning. This is Halloween weekend. So if that front does indeed make it through, Florida's going to have their first real cold snap of the year. And then Halloween night, still in the 50s. So we got 3-4 days in the 50s coming up. Let's see what the CMC says for temperatures. Almost the same. Here's Saturday morning. Oof, 55, 57 for Fort Myers, 60 for Miami. Well, that's not necessarily because of the Miami. You guys are on the coast, so probably not 60, but still, that's Saturday morning. Look at that, 50. So good possibility, man. We're going to see cool weather. So that's pretty crazy. Eric says we're going to get 40s. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And where I live is crazy. Like, so I got a theory. It's a good theory. It's real. Let me show you where Oldsmar's at on the map. Pull it up here. All right. So here's Oldsmar. And why is all that? Oh, that's the city. We can turn that off. Okay. I don't want that on there. But anyway. So, here's the deal. At least for Tampa Bay people. So, when you live down here, all this cold air crosses the bay and warms up. So, it could be 48 in Oldsmar, but it would be like 58 down here. And that's because the bay warms the water up. Now, Oldsmar is always colder than Tampa and maybe Dunedin because I live on this preserve which stretches way up here past our county line. So this air has a good shot to come down and right to my house. so we get unobstructed cool air because of that preserve. It comes down from the upper levels, and we are always cooler in Oldsmar where I live because of that. Always like 2 degrees cooler. There you go. Time to melt some flip-flops. Anyway, all right. So we got big strong front coming to talk about. Tropics are quiet. You know, I had my Celsius today. Actually, this is one that Emily opened, and I refuse to throw drinks away. That is my biggest pet peeve in the world. I'm always combining water. Like, we'll have 4 water bottles sitting there. One's got a quarter, one's got a half, one's got 3/4, one's got an eighth. I'm always like, grr. And Emily will not drink anything that's been opened. She's got a theory, and it's true, that whatever Sarah drinks, she kind of backwashes a little bit. And she will refuse to drink anything because one time she was drinking something and she had a chunk of something. And now she's scarred for life. So I can't even trick her and like make it extra tight. She looks at the seal. Eyes open. But yeah, I love the Celsius. Love it. So, yep, the Bay. Talking with our mayor last night too, by the way. Our Bay, it's not the cleanest water on the planet. Not because of pollutants. It's just kind of stagnant, you know. There's not a lot of water flow. So they got some projects they're going to be working on with Safety Harbor and try to bring the Bay back a little better. And there's a lot of theory with oysters filter water amazingly. And there's an oyster bed right here. Right here. I don't even know if they call it that. Let's see if they call it anything. Now there's on your GPS on your if you're ever out here boating on the Bay, it's very shallow right here because there's an old oyster bed. So the theory is get some oysters out there and clean the water up and some other things. So, but it's a nice bay. I love the Bay. I love Whiskey Joe's. Why do they call it Rusty Pelican? Oh, it's right here, Whiskey Joe's. Look at that. That's Florida for you right there. Look at that. They have fire pits. Anybody been to Whiskey Joe's? It's great. A little beach right there. And this is a good little park here. This little park you can go to on the boat. Pretty little park. Then you got the Getaway. Nice little spot off the Gandy. Right here. You can see the palm trees. Spying on you. Getaway. All the sailboats hang out here too, by the way. It's kind of neat. I don't know. A bunch of folks must be living on sailboats right there because every time we come by, we see sailboats. Right there. But anyway, cool beans. All right. Anything else we can yak about? So we know we got something to talk about for the next week. Got a cold front coming. Whiskey Joe's, Bobby. Yes. Great place. Always got music playing too. Gotta love little tiki huts and tropical music. So, clean up the Bay. That's right. But yeah, there's some theories, Whitney, that they're testing that actually bring oysters in, and some proven theory on that. And it could be runoff. You know, who knows? But we need a good hurricane to bring in some fresh water. See you, everybody. See you, Eric. Have a great day, buddy, down there. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch next week. All right, so Tropics, quiet. A little bit of rain happening right now. This is live. I love this radar. We found this radar together. We found it together. You're up in Ohio, Bess and Bob. Well, let's take a look at some more long-range modeling here. We can look at this is a little cold front. This one's not that bad. I'm not even sure after today if we're going to have any rain or not to worry about. So here's today. This is through tonight. So here's tonight. Could have a little bit of showers for the upper Gulf, still into the Panhandle. This is 5 p.m. tonight. There's a little bit of skinny squall line here remaining. It'll flatten out. You can see it flatten out overnight tonight. Going into tomorrow morning, it loses its punch and poof. 6 a.m. tomorrow, nothing showing. Now there's a little energy down here hanging around. It's going to get lifted. So the Keys could be a little rainy in the morning tomorrow. South Florida, but that's it. Fort Pitt. not much cooking. South Florida is where all the action's at the next couple of days. A couple little sporadic rains here and there as our low pressure comes by, but South Florida is going to be the only thing in town for the next few days. Let's take a look at the southeast here on the NAM. NAM doesn't go out far enough to see yet. Only goes out 60 hours, but so here's your flow tomorrow. So there's, tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon could just be some sporadic rains down in the Keys, southwest Florida, south. So that's Saturday morning. So this is normal tropical rains for South Florida. Normal, no front, so things are. And it's foggy right now. There's a lot of fog advisories in Houston, I saw. So everything gray here is fog. Most Louisiana here is eastern side, not as bad as western side. But fog alerts for eastern Texas. And I'm sure that'll happen tomorrow. Maybe not so much tomorrow because the front will be passing through. And that's it. I don't know, man. We kind of got it all covered. I'm really curious to watch this next storm brewing as far as cold front goes. Let's just leave this one up here for now. We'll end it with this little guy just to keep anybody intrigued about the tropics. Then we have this little guy right here to talk about, so we'll leave that up right there. There we go. So a little tropical spot to watch towards the end of the month. Good to see rains on the West Coast, Joy. Yes, definitely. Anna Offord said, look for zombies. Yep. I did see a lot of Twitter reports on the fog was pretty bad in the Houston area. First thing you do in the morning is take a look at this map right here. This is the greatest map on the planet. You can click on any one of your areas and get a detailed look. Got a lot of storm advisories in Alaska. They got a big storm that way too. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we showed that yesterday, but I still think it's going on. Let's see here. Alaska. It's like a big claw. I don't really see anything. Just the northeast. I'll have to share that one. That'll get some people like, wow, man. Those northeast lows are always incredible to look at. Let's see if we can see it here on the Pacific Northeast. A little bit out of zoom. I guess we have to look at it here maybe. About on the coastal. It just misses it. There's half of it. So let's go to the one that does work. Would be this guy right here. I guess we could zoom in on it. Let's make it super big. And then there you go. So there it is. So we can zoom in on it. There you go. There is our northwest low. Spinning in some rain for the coastal states that are in so dire need of rain. All right, so that's about it. Anything else we got? We're heading over to Phil's and we are going to check out the crew from Universal Roofing. Big fans of our page, so we appreciate that. And hopefully get some cool video. We'll see how it's going for Phil. Hope he picked a good color, man. You always got to match your roof color with your house color, you know. You can't have a gray house with like brown roof. That was always my fear. Like when we had our roof done, that they would put the wrong color shingles. They'd be like, I gotta repaint the house. Did you miss the broadcast, Jerry? Yeah. I'm sorry. You got to watch it later. All right, cool beans. Well, hope you have a great day. Dogs are snoring. That's a good sign. I'm out of coffee. No hiccups on the broadcast this week. That's great. Excited about Halloween. Don't be scared. And tomorrow's Friday, so that's cool. We'll see everybody Friday tomorrow, and see if we have anything to Tropics, and we'll see if that front looks as bad as it does for next week. So you heard it here first. Cool beans.